Okay, it looks like we're live, so welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano. Alright, it has been a couple days since I streamed. I've been sick actually and unable to do anything, so that's why I've not streamed. But we're back now. It's not 100%, so I apologize for any coughing or anything like that. Apologize in advance. Yeah, so I haven't written any code or anything in the last few days since the last stream. So I'm not exactly sure where we're at. Right now, I think I'm still working on, yeah, merging this. So that's what I want to do, is merge this branch. I don't know if I'll be able to finish that today. But basically I want to get everything ready for that. So we got the undo last time. Mostly working. There's a few things. There was a pretty big issue with it. Let's see. Yeah, I need to sort of remember how it all works. But basically, yeah, here, when we pop this, we don't actually free. We don't free anything. So it's actually like a leak, right? Excuse me. So that's what we need to do basically. At the end of these, yeah, right here. We want to just free it. So free. Excuse me. Free. We want to free the buffer. No, not buffer. Free undo. Which I need to actually change some stuff for that to work. And we just want to free the undo that we have there, and now just free the contents of it. So let's go here. I'm gonna make this free undo stack, and then make a new one to actually free the. Do we even need that? Yeah, probably. It's worth it. Free undo. So what that's gonna do is undo data. Alright, let me look at the structure of it, because I don't exactly remember. Yeah, it's been a few days. Excuse me. Let's see. Undo. That's the type. The data. Okay. Yeah, and here we pass the undo stack. So that as well. So yeah, we just want to free undo data, right? That's what we're going to do. Undo data, data. And that's it. So actually, that's not too bad. We can just call that, and that should free the whole thing. And then here, we can also just call this. We undo. Yo, Mo, what's up? How are you doing? Free undo. Data. Alright. And that should free it. So, good. I am doing good as well. Then when I call free undo, actually down here, and you change it to free undo stack. That's going to make it easier because we're also going to have to free the redo stack once I implement that. But then this should work. And it should not leak. Been a while, yeah. Yeah, I've been sick, and I've not been able to stream. Couldn't really do anything. But yeah, better now. Okay. Oh, shoot, we don't want that. We want to just be one of those. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. That needs to be like pointer to it. So conflicting untypes. Oh, yeah, conflicting types. Wait. Oh shoot. In here, did I make the free undo? No. Why is it conflicting? I thought I renamed it. Oh shoot. Okay. Because I called this before that. It's actually just this. And that's not a pointer either, so we need to do that. There we go. Okay, and it should work now. I run this, type stuff out, delete a couple things, undo, and it seems to work. We don't seem to have any issues, so that seems pretty good. Okay, so that is one of the big things I want to do. Another thing is I want to work out more how this works. So I was thinking about it. What I'll do is we'll set the current one, and then we'll just basically keep appending to it the data until we push it, and then we'll clear it every time that we push the undo, if that makes any sense. And I think that would make sense to do. So basically we're gonna have to work through a few places. Let's start with the X like this. So here we push it in here. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Basically, that is something that I don't want to do. I want to append to it. I don't want to create one. I don't want to create this. Okay, yeah, because we can do that when we call this. So we don't want this in here. Let's go to the X. Well, no. Yeah, we'll go there. And wait, what? Yeah, here we'll do this and start. We do have the start, so that is good. That's what we call. And we want to push undo here. And we want to push the current. We want to set the current undo here. So we want to set state current undo equals undo, because that's going to create the undo variable. So undo state and undo. Okay, something like that. Let's go back here. So then we append to it, but instead of that, we want state undo current undo, and that should do that. Again, we don't need to push it here. We don't need to write the log either. So we should be good. Should be good with that. I'm gonna make sure I compile it. Push undo. Yeah, it's called undo push. There we go. Alright, so that does compile. And let's see. So anywhere else that we call this buffer delete selection, we need to add these 2 lines, or well, these 3. Selection. Alright, so here. Okay. N-1. We want to set that. Alright, the rest of it I think is the same. But we also want to clear it. We can probably do that in the push. So I'll probably modify the push to clear the current undo. I think that makes sense. Okay, so here we did this one. And we have the start, so that's good. Where else do we call this? Let's grab these again. Okay, so this, we can probably do some stuff up here. So we want to create it and set the current one. And then we do that. That is fine. Oh, shoot, but the start is different. So we can't really create it like that. So we kind of need to repeat. That is fine. Current.start -1 or just current.start. All good, all good. And then we can push it all the same here. But it won't exist now. So actually, alright, let's do this. Let's create it here with current start. But then in here, we'll set this one. Set state current undo dot start. Like that. And it'll still be in the scope, right? Let's see. Let's look at it. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, start. Okay, I think that'd be good. I think that is good. So, whoops. Delete selection. Let's go back to that. Keep going. So where else do we have this? Alright, that was it. So we're good with that. So let's modify the push undo push now. To also clear the state current undo. Do we want to clear the current? Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine. And then let me see. So state in there. We have current undo. Yeah. So we need clear that. So we have to pass. Clear. And I think that's what it's called. No. No. What's it called again? Something like that. Reset. That's what it's called. I use that for the command, right? Or for this, right? Why not? Oh no, I just set it to a new one. That's right. I forgot about that. So I just basically set current undo equals 0. Undo 0. There we go. Like that. Whoops. And it does still compile. So let's see, where else do we have stuff where we can undo? So we have in the visual mode. Right. And that was this one. So we already got that. And to get this one, so we create the undo, and we append that, then we push it. Yeah, so I want it to do in the delete character. it will basically append that to the buffer. So that's what I would like. That's not what I wanted. Buffer delete character. I want it to append to the undo, the current undo. So that's what I'm in the state of doing. So I want to set the, I want to do that DA append. So it's going to be the same thing as in the buffer delete selection, right? I mean, same thing as this, but it was buffer delete character. Yeah, right here. So I want to do that before we move any data into the current undo. Buffer data, yeah, that. So then that makes it more reusable, right? See what I'm saying? Okay, so we create it, we want to create it here, yeah. We set the current one equal to that. So instead of appending it, we set state undo equals undo, and then we'll push it down here. And that will clear the current one. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we're good with that. Okay, we need the same thing down here. So this is like delete word, right? Like that kind of thing. So this, how do we do it here? Create undo. Create selection and then push it. Okay, so this, we already got that working, I think. Yeah, because we set the current one, so that's all good. And then we have this, and we got that. Alright, let's see how it looks. Set call. Alright, so it did not work. With the X one, I suppose. That still works. Okay, what about that? That just did nothing. Okay, interesting. So I broke it. Right, the X1 segfault. So what is that? This does. Create undo. Set that. Int character. Buffer delete character. Nope. Okay, what is this? So it could be 0? Is that why? Well, it shouldn't be. Okay. What do I have to do to get that here? Let's see. So we set the current one. And we need to push the state for it to work. Yeah, then that works. The cursor gets a little wonky, but that you can fix later. Let's see, so do I have to do this here as well? Yeah, state current. Anywhere that I do on the push, I want it to be current. And then anywhere that it doesn't work, because I did not set that up properly. Current undo, okay. And then after I get this working, I'm going to work on the redo. Okay, so that looks good then. Alright, that is an issue. Do is set but not used. Alright. So this. Okay, so this is for paste. Character. Yeah, so we want to set the current undo equal to that. So current undo. Undo equals undo. And then I think I'm going to need to modify this function to work with that, but state. Oops. State undo dot n. Current undo. Current undo, there we go. Okay, so it compiles, and let's see how it looks. So if I do that, that works. That does not work. That is very bad. Okay, that doesn't work at all. It's very strange how it does that. Okay, not good. So that is not this one. It's here, here and here. So what am I doing wrong here? We create it here. Then we delete selection. Let's focus on this one first. So are we starting at the wrong place? let's see, it could be that. For a cursor. Okay. So why does that not work? At the start. We have to start there. It's not like grabbing the data properly. I didn't change how that works though, so I don't know why it would do that. Interesting. Oh shoot, because this this appends to it as well. Okay. So yeah, we don't need to append to it here, right? Since it does it there. In the sub one, right? So then it'll work. There we go. JKL. That working? Okay. Yeah, so that was the issue. I was just basically repeating each character because this one we were appending it to the data, and then in buffer delete character as well, we also are appending it. So that is why. Let me also get rid of this because this is not used anymore. I want to make sure. Okay, all good. So that works. Let me try the paste one. Like if I delete this, right? Yank back, paste, undo, and you can undo. Alright. Something I would like undo for is search, replace, that kind of thing, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. Let me make sure this works. Okay, that looks good. I think that's right. Yeah, okay. Alright, looks good, looks good. So that's better now, because we don't have to worry, like we don't really have to think about appending things, we just sort of, at the start, we create the undo, the struct, right? We create that, we do all the deleting or inserting or whatever, and then we push it, and it resets everything for us and everything. So that is good. That is good. So I would like to probably push this now. Let's see. Clean up the undo. Clean up the undo. Okay. So now I would like probably to try to get redo working. So the way that would work, I'll basically create one here, and then we go through all these. Actually, I could probably simplify these first. Because if you notice this, right, like, let's see. Let me find a good one. So this one, right? Insert multiple characters. Let's see. Insert multiple characters. The count is going to be 1 for this. So it would go once, right? So I'm pretty sure we can do just the same thing. If it's just, like, we just change this to insert characters, like that. But just to make sure it will work, I'm just going to copy this in here. And then, yeah, just comment this out. And make sure it still works, just with single characters. And then I will go through and replace it all. Yeah, and it looks like it still works. And let me do the same thing with the delete. Because it's the same way, right? Well, that might not work quite the same. Because we don't set the end. So, yeah, maybe the delete won't work. But we can do insert chars. We can at least get rid of this one. And there's probably a way we can do it with the delete one. I'll just have to refactor things. But yeah, the insert multiple character, we don't need that. We can get rid of it from here. Excuse me. Insert chars. Okay, and then I can just like go through the compiler. Okay. Insert multiple character. Oops. Insert chars. More general, right? Chars. Chars. Okay. Alright, I think that was it actually. There we go. And let's make sure it all still works, of course. So that's good. That, okay. Yeah, that was good. Alright, so it seems to work. So it's just a bit simpler now. And yeah, so a redo. Basically, we have the redo stack already. I need to set it up though. So needs to be an undo stack, right? Public redo stack. Okay. And the current undo will work for the redo stack as well. So it's only in here. basically all these collected now. So that's gonna make this actually a lot easier. So we can set we can create. We can't really create an undo, can we? Well, we can, right? Yeah, because it can be one of these. So create undo. But it can't be called undo. So I need to change this one to be current undo. Yeah, I'll just call it that. This is current undo. Do I actually use that in here anyway? Just for the type. Okay. Alright, cool. So create undo. Let's see. I want to create. What do I pass here? The type and then the starting point. Okay. So starting point is, shoot, that's gonna be undo.start always, right? Undo.start. Okay. Current undo. The type, that actually depends. So I kind of need to do this. I don't want to do that. So instead, put it here, just with none type, it's start. And set it in here. Or instead I could do what? Not sure. Okay. Well, it's fine. So we'll just do this for now. So create undo. Okay, and then we set the state current undo equals undo. And we'll set undo.type equals. Yeah, I could make a function to get the opposite type of each one. Basically, this will be delete. Shoot, but that makes this a lot harder. So we need to. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. So I want to actually equals, depending on what the current type is. So, or what the count is, right? Count. It's greater than 1. Then we want it to be delete multiple characters. Otherwise, we want it to be delete character. Like that. Okay, and then here, undo.type equals insert chars. And here we go. And then this one is replace character. Because that's always going to be the same. And then we'll just append to it. Except, we won't be able to do this, so we need to actually get, we need to append the current one. To undo data. I want to append this. So buffer data.data buffer, just to get the current data there, which we will replace. Right. The rest of them get appended from these operations that we have. Should be. So then we should be able to undo push, undo, like that. And that should do it, except we need to do redo push. Okay. Redo push. So that makes me want to think that I should make the undo push a bit different. And instead of passing state, we pass the stack that it was. So in this case, it'd be redo stack, like that, right? So undo push, then we can modify this. So this will take an undo stack, right? Yeah, just stack. There we go. So, yeah, pen. Shoot, but we have to set the current undo, so we can't quite do that. So, let me think. Yeah, because I wanted to still reset that, so let's change that. Stack. No, not stack. State. Alright, so that's still state. Then I guess we could just pass it, right? Don't want to do that. Yeah. Because I don't want to make a whole separate function for just the same thing, right? So we'll do into the stack. Already imported. Okay, just like that. Undo push. Okay, and then undo push, whatever we call that. We need to do state undo stack for most of them, except the one. Right. There's not too many instances where we call it, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so this state and that, there we go. I think that's the last one. No, there's a few in here. Yeah, because this is when we are inserting stuff, right? which I do want to revise this as well, so that if you type any non-alphanumeric character, it will also sort of reset it, and push to the stack. So you type like this, and then you pull one of these, it'll change it. You know what I'm saying? But not yet. Undo stack. All right. Let's see. I think that's it. Yes, there's another one. I messed that one up. Stack. There we go. Alright, dang, there's a lot more than happen in this. Okay. That was it. Alright. So let's see if it compiles. It does not. So, okay. Expect that, but it is that. So what is the stack look like? Okay. I need to pointer. I'll make the point. Yeah. I need to just push. I'm going to just add this now. So I think we're going to replace that now. State. Undo stack with state. Right? State. Undo stack. There we go. And then undo push. Actually, let's do state. Redo stack. No, change this one now. And that should do it. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're replace broke stuff. That's fine. Whoops. Undo stack. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, here as well. Alright, now it's compiled. Let's see if it's still works. No. Now it stopped working for some reason. Okay, so I broke everything. That is cool. Why? So, what happened here? So the current one. I don't know what broke it. Let's do anything. No. No. So I'm not inserting, deleting, anything like that. Okay. So not appending to the stack properly. Okay, because we don't want to append. Do we want to? Yeah, we do want to best. That's right. Alright, if I change this back, I just want to see if that's what the issues. Stack. I do that, and does it still work? Oh shoot. No, it's state. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Right, it's pending the opposite now. Because we have this. So let's get rid of that. Rid of this one. New push. No, so it still doesn't work. So that's not what the issue is. Okay. So it's interesting. Alright, so why does it not work? Because of that? Oh shoot, I see. Because we want yeah, we want to use current undo. So maybe I will actually change this. Because this macro, it's basically this. I can just change some stuff here. So just grab this instead. And change it to redo, right? Set current undo equals redo. Make this just undo. I don't have to change everything, And that'll be a bit better anyway. We don't have to set all this stuff. We don't need none. In the start, we still want the undo.start. Good, okay. So that's what the issue was. Modify no. And then this needs to be redo, right? This needs to be undo. Okay, let's see. I might have forgotten some things in the This needs to be redo.type as well. So type. Redo. Redo. And there we go. Okay. And let's see. Should work now. Okay, that does work. So now, let me add this back. Change this back so that it uses the stack that we passed. Make sure that works. Okay, that works. And then I need to add the key to do the redo stuff. So it's going to be basically like this. Basically going to be the same as this, but we need to pop from a different stack. So this could be a function, right? Since we're going to just call it again. In the same way. And we need to push the undo in the same way as well. So it's basically like an opposite of this. The inverse. So I'll just copy it for now, and then I'll start factoring it out with the function. Alright, so capital U. So I already had one down here, I think, but let's get rid of it. So capital U. So let's replace all the undo. I can't really do that. So instead of that, let's rename it all. Okay. And this is the undo. So it's like, you know, the opposite of that. And that was also wrong. I don't, that's not good. That needs to be redo. So this is undo that side. Alright. And this is all going to change to redo. Can I just query replace it though? Replace the undo with redo. Let's see, there's no function in there or anything, so I think that's fine. Okay, and then replace this with undo. Right, because we're doing the opposite of it. So when we redo something, the undo is going to be basically redoing the undo, right? If that makes any sense. Okay, so then when we push it, we want to push to the undo stack. Undo stack. The undo. We want to free the redo. Okay, so that should work, right? Let me see. So if I take that out, delete it like that. Undo, undo, undo. Redo. And redo did that, so that's not good. So redo did not work. Oh shoot, because undo pop does not work. Where do I use all that? Undo pop. It's only there, so I can change this to just, yeah, we just need undo stack. It doesn't need any other fancy things here, right? Stack. Whoops. Pointer, right? So if stack down stack data minus stack. There we go. So we can just do that, and then whichever one we pass will work. So we'll just pass state undo stack for this one, and then redo stack for the next one. It needs to actually be a pointer. So let's do that, and it should be good to go. Okay, that's not quite right. Alright. Undo works. Redo. That worked as well. But then undoing the redo did not work. Okay. Excuse me. Let's look at that. So we pop that. Then we get the undo. How undo is that? Okay. Buffer data dot data. Is there like an incorrect undo in here or something? Or is it something else? So here's the undo. But the type by default, yeah, it's none, so that's fine. Set the start. Maybe that doesn't work. When deleting like more than one character. Yeah, that didn't work. Undo it, we can't redo it. So that's not quite good. Alright, why can't we redo like deleting a whole line, right? So this Starts at n minus 1. We don't set the n though, do we? So we should probably set that. Right, let's say undo.n equals undo.n. And then use that. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, we shouldn't have to set the count. Buffer delete character. Yeah. Not sure. Maybe I should write something to the file and see what it's outputting, right? So let's see. Let's write it here, right? So write log. Let's do redo end, redo start, and then all the data. And redo dot start. I don't know why I did end first, but okay. Redo dot data. And let me new one. There we go. I need to delete something, I think. I left something in there. That has type data, because dot data, dot data. Nope. Was there something else? I thought yeah. I had this. That should be fine. So if I do this, delete it, undo, try to redo it, does it work? 0, 0, null. Okay. That's not good. Is it? No, because it's trying to insert multiple characters. No, it's trying to delete them, because we're trying to uninsert them, yeah. So why is it no? Well, okay. Oh shoot, because we need to actually set that up here. We need to set the n equal to the start plus count, right? Plus yeah. Excuse me. All right. You got started. Okay. I think you didn't let us undo that, but I think it's because we need to set the n as well. Let's see. Yeah, when we delete the character, we still need to set the n. There we go. Then we need to do that here as well. Like the same thing. So this needs to be undo.n and redo.n. And then here, we have to set it to this as well. But again, swap them. So undo and then redo. Alright, let's see how that goes. Still not yet. Yeah, because it didn't. Right, let's look. No, because it's deleting, so it makes sense to be no. That should always be no. So I can get rid of that. I guess I did. Okay. So let's see. Now we're having trouble with trying to undo the redone one. So we're trying to insert here. So let's write the log. And let's just output some information that we need. So we need undo.start.n, undo.data.count. So let's see what all that looks like. So we do it the first time, undo it. So that just triggered that, right? Redo it, and then undo it again. So let's try and do that. Let's see what we got. 0, 14, 0. Okay, so we got the n, but we don't have the count. Why don't we have that? It should be appended here, right? In here. in the delete character. Delete char. Because we do set the end. Let's see. What is this? This appends to it, right? And that increases the count. So I don't know why. Why'd that not work? To the current undo, and that should be set to this one. To the undo here. I mean, we could. It's not going to work though. Let me try to print out the data. Do we have any data there? Because we should in this case. Just undo.data. But it looks like we do not. .data, my bad. Okay. Undo, redo, undo. No. So yeah, we did here, but then at the same time we did not, because the count was still 0. So it's not appending here. When we do this, for some reason. We character. We have the current undo. Okay, because we're pushing the wrong one here. No, but this is in the wrong place. We're supposed to be down here. But we want to push current undo, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we're actually doing this wrong. Push state current. Like that. Yeah, so it's the same thing as that. But then we also want to modify it in here, anywhere that we put it, right? That's why it's not appending, because it depends to that one. And we don't actually, yeah. Okay, so that actually makes sense. So this needs to be state current undo. And here we go. Current undo. Okay. Yeah, my bad. That is actually the same kind of mistake today so far. Alright. So that one should work now. And then we need to do the same thing up here. So, except with the ones that say read. Current undo. Alright. State current undo. State current undo. There we go. So that should be good then. Let's check the files. It does indeed. Let's see if it works. So if I do that, undo, redo, undo. That was backwards, so it wasn't. Shoot. It reverses it. That's kind of cool. I can't know why that happens. I do know why that happens. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, it reverses it every time. Okay, because when we're appending to it, we're doing it backwards. Okay. I know how I can fix that. Actually. So. It's actually when we delete the characters, though. Or, wait, hang on. So is it when we insert them? When we insert them, we start from there. So that's fine, I think. Well, yeah, because we append it there. But when we delete them, we start from the end and we delete it. Then it gets appended from the end. So the last one is the first. So we need to actually start from the proper location. So, okay, so we need to the cursor. We need to start at the start, and we need to excuse me. Basically just for each of those, we just leave the cursor at the start, right? So let's see. Let's set buffer cursor equal to, and do that start, right? And then we do a for loop over. So for 0 while I is less than undo.end I++. And we don't need the -1 because we're doing less than. Then we just delete the current character, right? And that should be pretty much it. We don't iterate. Don't erase the cursor at all, anything like that. And I think that will fix it. So let's see. We can test make sure it still works. Let's see. I need to delete multiple characters. So can I? Let's see. Do that. Okay. Yes, that looks like it still worked. And I need to actually make the same change. Down here. So grab that. Right there. Right there. Make it redo. And let's try it out. Okay, that's not bad. Delete it. Undo. 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 And now it is the right way. And that's a way better way of doing it anyway. I don't know why I did it. The more confusing way. But now that seems to work. And we can just undo and redo. That was not quite yet. Didn't insert that last one. Now it did. It's a little confusing when you don't have like a tree. Because something like Vim will have a tree. So like there's different branches you go on and then you get into them. I do not do that. This is more of a linear thing. So it can get kind of confusing, like, and seem kind of counterintuitive how it works. But yeah, so that works. Does work. For the most part. Usually you're not going to go back too many times anyway. Like undo and undo, redo, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that looks good. So I can get rid of this. Okay, so let's push that. Implement. Okay, so now we have redo again. So now it's pretty much caught up with the main branch, right? All the stuff that we had in here. So we had undo, redo. That was pretty much the last thing of those. So now I'm just gonna sort of clean things up. So something, excuse me, something that has been bothering me is I can do this, right? And I can press W, and it only goes forward one. Because of the way I'm handling that. So I would like to kind of change things anyway. So let me go to here. Yeah, so this is how I have it set up. I would like to change it. But then I have this in here, and I was thinking I could just do some things, right? Basically. Yeah, basically I could do this, and I could just set this iterates the cursor, so that's even fine. Yeah. So I can just use this, right? Instead of needing this case here, you know? Basically. Let's just move it into the default case. Let's just make this the default. Trying to show what I mean, basically. Okay. So it's going to be a bit harder to return. Well, no, it still shouldn't be that hard. But then, let's see. Basically, if... Let's see. After we do all this, basically, if, state leader, leader D, and return 0, right? Otherwise, we keep going, and we set all this stuff. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that would work. And then I just have to get rid of this one, this case. Yeah, I don't want it in here, so what do I call handle modifying? So it gets, like, makes things a bit more messy, which I need to do. Alright, so we do call it first, so it should be fine. We don't want to return 0. Whatever, it's fine. I just don't want it to call break, so I'll just do break in. So we'll do that. Alright, so now, let's see. No. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't, they don't work the same. Okay, so maybe that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I do have to go back to this. That was just an idea. So I think it might not work though. I'll look into that though, because I feel like that is going to be the way to go. Okay, turn 0. Don't need that. Alright, yeah, so never mind on that. But I still want to fix the issue. Yeah, okay, so let's go here. And I need to, let's see. Long that and that is word, or, well, not exactly. Or the next one is a space. Yeah. Or buffer is space. Buffer data, buffer cursor +1. We can do the next one because we do just less than that. Not less than either, so should be fine, right? I do that. That still works. If I do this, jump to that. But we're wanting to jump to the end though, right? Sure that's how it works. No, I guess not. Okay. Oh yeah, move to the start of the next one. That's for this one. E is N, that makes sense. Okay. Yes, that looks like it worked then. Yeah, so now I want it to work for E and shoot. E and the other one. E. That. Okay. Oops. Let's see that. There we go. So it looks kind of somewhat nice. Let's see. So B. This looks kind of confusing. Let's just add the same check and I think that should work. Or space buffer data dot data buffer cursor. This one. Okay. Let's see. That's kind of weird. It goes back like that. It does jump over the space now, though, so I'll look into that. It's because of this. Because of that stuff. Alright. Then this, I think, is just the same check, right? Except the current one. No, hang on. So I need to think about that. So, yeah, if the current one is a space. Yeah, then that's fine. I think that should be. Or is space buffer data dot data buffer cursor. Alright, let's see. And I seem to be, let's see, that. Okay. There you go. Alright, let's see. Okay, and yeah, and that works. Jump to the end of the word. Alright, that is good. That is good. Alright, so happy with that. That was something I was bothering me a lot. So, maybe say that the E and the W skip spaces. Alright, push that. So there's some other stuff that I don't necessarily remember. Let me look. So I did have an issue because there was a suggestion by Elevaz actually for this, so I can probably implement that pretty easily to basically just yeah, delete this. So if you press D and G, it'll delete from the current line to the top, and D and capital G, it'll delete from the current line to the bottom. That should be pretty easy to implement. So let's go to W, right? And it's going to be similar to this. So let's probably copy this case. Right. So case this is G, right? So D and G. So this will be going backwards. So we want to basically so the current start equals we need to get the current row, right? So let's do XB row buffer get row buffer, right? And then the start equals the end of the row. Buffer rows dot data row dot end. That's the start. Well no, the start is actually 0. Yeah, the end is out 0. And then size the end equals buffer rows dot data row dot end. So that is the end. So we'll delete all of that selection. And then do that. So that should pretty much be it. Excuse me. gonna set up that. There we go. Okay. So if I do it like this, if I do delete G. Alright, so that almost worked. I need to delete one more, so I think I don't want the -1, right? Alright, let's try that again. Like this. There we go. That works like how I want it to. Then we need the capital G. So obviously this is a bit messy, and I probably need a better way of handling this. But for now it's fun. For now it's fun. Okay, capital G. So, row. Yeah, so we want the start to be the start of the row. Okay, rows dot data row dot start. The end will be buffer data dot count. And that is it, actually. That's like the only check. There is some repetition here, right? Could factor that out closely. Okay. Alright, and let's DG. Okay. There we go. That was good to me. So I think that's good. Actually, let me make sure the undo works. I have to test that. It should just work. Yeah, that was good. And then G undo. All right, looks good. Was that right? Yeah. Okay, that is right. So I can commit this and close the issue. Close number 39. Add G and B plus G. Push, and I need to actually manually close it because it's a different branch, but I'm gonna merge it. Maybe even today. Maybe even today, actually. Okay, so we got that. Got that. So, wait, there was another thing. Yeah, I need to update the ruby. Right with that. We're gone. So yeah, let's just add it here. B plus G, B plus G. Two. First one. Wait. Current to first one. There we go. Delete to last. There we go. Yeah. So let's get that update readme. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty good, I think. So now it should be a bit better. Let me actually open the .c, right? Let's navigate around it here, right? And undo it. Okay, delete this, undo. That, okay. Alright. Cool. So undo stuff seems to work. Right now it just does append forever. So, like, if you use it for a long time, you're like deleting a lot of stuff and things like that. It's gonna add up, right? So, I'm gonna need like a limit in which, excuse me, in which it deletes like the previous ones and then moves them over, basically. Like the only way it undoes it is if you actually undo. So if you undo, it frees the last one. So you could undo a bunch, and that would free up some memory. But it's usually only small stuff at a time, though, so it's not like super big deal. And it is free at the end. Bool is not a keyword. Do I even have bool in this? Wait, do we include that? Whoops. Excuse me. Hang on. Where do I include it? What? Okay. Can you just do that now? I don't know. Anyways, that's not Alright, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna change the config a bit before I actually start using it because I don't like the color of blue that we got there. I think it's a bit too dark. Yeah. So I'll add bool to the keywords actually because I think it makes sense. Syntax, right? Where is it? What? Oh, c.syntax, right? So I just put the bool in here. And if I reload it, so for bool, there we go. Now bool is highlighted. That makes sense, I think. Okay. Probably add true and false as the keyword as well. Okay. And then, yeah, I want this. So, it's gonna be well, it's actually this one. So maybe, like, it's gonna mess around a bit. Don't like that. Let's make it less green. I don't know. That's not you know? I don't think I feel it. Maybe I just want it to be white even. Wait, is that one white? That's black. Yeah, I knew that. All of it. Might even look better like that, actually. Yeah, I might actually like it better. Okay, I could deal with that. Alright, I would also like to make something to highlight maybe like the stars as well. But yeah, I think that looks better. It's easier to look at, you know, than the blue that I had before. It's kind of a lot of white though, but that's okay. And maybe something different than that for the keywords, but I don't know. It doesn't matter very much, right? Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I'll probably start using that. Okay. For now, that's pretty good. What else do I need to change here? That is the thing. So those were the main things that I wanted to get done. Get done with that. I did really want to get rid of this though, so that they could sort of be combined, you know? So, how could I do that? Let's see, excuse me. Okay, let me close out of this. And let's see. So any of the issues, yeah. So this is the next thing, just to merge it, right? That is the only other question at the moment. I should also add a command for setting something else, but I don't even know about that right now. That's not super important. Yeah. So the main thing is trying to merge this. I've got it pretty much. The features are up to the same as how it was before, so it should be pretty much ready. I'll probably do it after the stream though. Alright, I want to try to get the deleting one in with these basically. So this, right? I have handle modifying keys. I do this. I want to. Okay, I want to try to get this to work. So let's change this. Let me grab that. Go here. Like this. So I want to get it to work. I'm going to need to change it though. And then lock it, but okay. So start, we'll set it here. And alright, so we'll do it there for now. And I'll see what I have to change. So create undo. Do that. So I just want to do if state leader not equal leader D and break. Okay, then we don't want to do anything. Alright, this is the wrong thing. Make, let's see. State. We don't have that in here. Shoot. State. Oops. Okay, there we go. motion keys pass state, not satate state, and that's it. Okay. What? What? Oh shoot. Oh shit, I added it to the wrong place, my bad. Alright, there we go. Yeah, now I need to modify this. State. There we go. Alright, so do that, and let's see. Clipboard. Just delete the whole thing. That's not exactly what I want, right? That was actually what I wanted. That works right. Yeah, but then it deletes the new one if it's all spaced out. And that's not what we want. So, yes, that's not gonna work, is it? Because we don't want it to, like, delete the whole line. Yeah, if it's space. So, how do I want to do that? It's pretty close. Pretty close to it. So, I could just add another subcondition here to where we check that, and that, or it could just work like that. Like this, it doesn't need to work exactly like that, and that kind of works. Like that works. And it just leaves extra space as well. So that could be okay. Yeah. All right, let's try that, and let's also do the same thing for the end as well. So then it's super easy to add. You just have to go here, grab that. Yeah, and just add this one. Here's buffer, cursor, and it's not have this. I have to copy this again though. Okay. And then I can do the E, and that leads to the N, and that's not quite right. We need to delete one more, don't we? Right, that's how it works, yeah. So I suppose we don't need the -1, right? Yeah, okay. See, is that how it works here? Yeah, alright, so that works correctly. Okay. So yeah, this could be like factored out. Probably like a macro or something. Well, I don't know if I want to do a macro. We need both of those. Yeah, I don't know. I'll worry about that later. Let's also add it to down here. And I think that should be fine. So then, modify backwards as well. And then this way, it's a lot easier to add new ones, because then it's sort of just part of the motion as well. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that first. Okay. Oops. Alright, so I'm going to make sure that makes now. Does not work. Why doesn't that work? Because it goes backwards. So this needs to be at the start, and this needs to be end. There we go. That is what the issue was. Yeah, let's move backwards. So, makes sense. Okay. That's good. Alright. Alright then. Okay, yeah, so a lot of repetition again. So I'll need to look into that. Yeah, okay. So And we have those. We could add them here as well, you know? So we could, well, set the start to that, and then push all this. So this could even be, you know, in the create undo function. Since we always set the current one to that, we could do that. Like, let's say that every time I call create undo, right? Create undo. Right there, right there, right there, 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 there. We do not there. We could there. Wait, why? Why do I do it like this? What? That one must not work anymore. Because I think I broke. Because we do want to actually do it there. Yeah, there, there, there. Yeah, everywhere we seem to do that. So, I think that is a good idea. Hello, how you doing? How are you doing? That's good. You are fine. I am doing good. A little bit sick, but other than that, good. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Okay. Yeah, and then here I want to actually change stuff, so. Yeah, there we go. And that'll actually work. Alright, so then that should be good. Hopefully save it. Undo. Yeah, looks like it still works. Okay. So, create undo, right? Let's see. I need to go to the one. Yeah, it was right here. So then, what else? Delete selection, push. Okay. Yeah. So that's fine. It's not too much. Not too much right now. Let's just do this then. We got one line at least factored out into this macro. Okay. Set the start equal start. Alright, let's go here. Let's do that. N equals buffer cursor. And we'll set the start here equals buffer cursor. Right? And that would be deleting to the end of the line, right? I think that would work. Yeah, there we go. It did actually work. Alright. That's pretty cool. So, and we can do that for deleting to the beginning of the line as well. See. Whoops. Alright. 0? Nope. Yeah, that doesn't work because we have to do it the other way. The end has to be this, and the start has to be this. There we go. And that works. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, then we can add these here, and then we can get rid of them from the other ones. So start equals. I want the start to equal the current one here, and then the end equals buffer cursor after. And here it's the other way. This is the start. No, the start equals 0. Yeah, so start is going to equal 0, and then the end it's going to equal that. Oh shoot, but now I'm just doing that every time. I forgot to actually check if we're going to break here, so I need to do that. But that's okay. N is cursor, so I still need to check that first. But yeah, now it's doing this for every time we try to execute one of those, and I messed that up. Where did I do that? It's like a semicolon. Start. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we need braces. Oops. Alright. That has that, so that should be good. Alright. And yeah. I don't know if I do this, and yeah, this does it every time though. That's my bad. I can fix that easily though, so. Actually, I'm not going to even be able to tell him. Well, yeah, I can do that, because. And that doesn't quite work. Because we want the. Yeah. I forgot we want it to be the row. So this needs to be the start of the row, so we'll need to get that. Equals buffer get row buffer, and the end, yeah, the end equals the end of this row. Data row end, there we go. Okay, and here the start equals no. Yeah, the start equals the start of the row. So row net row. And yeah, so the start equals data. No, buffer row is not data, row dot stuff. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, let me just make sure that works. And then I will add the check, because I forgot it. G, and there you go. Alright, that is good. That'll work. And then I just need, so before, do if, state leader not equal leader D, then break. I want to do that for all of these. Just after we place the cursors. Everything good here? Everything is good here. How are you? How are you? How you doing? Here. And that should fix it, right? Because we do check those here for those. I forgot to add the check for those. Those ones. Alright, so then, if I do this, I should be able to go to the end of the line, right? Okay. Or the root to the end of the line. There we go. That is what I wanted to do. And delete 0, okay. Go to start there, or delete to the start. And yeah, I need to get rid of the repeating, so let's get rid of that. So that's here. Yeah, so I can just let's get rid of this entirely. This entire case. Do not need this anymore. Okay. So we still have that. That is fine. Yeah. We don't need this one either. Shoot. Yeah. We don't need that one. Alright, so all good. You can probably actually do the same thing with the X as well. No, because we don't have an X method yet. Okay. So where that works. D10. Okay, yeah, that seems to work. So now, yeah, that's a lot easier to add them as well. And they pretty much match up with all of those. So that is good. I do need to sort of factor them out though, so I'll look into that. Let me commit this. Added B plus zero. Okay, push, and then I'll modify the readme. So yeah, I have all these. So really, really can get rid of this and put D plus motion, right? Let's just do that. D plus motion. Delete. Next motion. I don't really know how to word it. Basically, I think it makes sense. And then I can just get rid of these. So it doesn't work with all of them, but good enough. Eventually it should work with all of them. Whoops. Okay. Yes, that's good. That is good. Push that, and let's make sure it looks good. Looks good. Perfect. All right. Sounds like it works. Okay. yeah, so I think I should probably do this now. Probably merge it, because I think it's about time. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. We have pretty much all the features. Probably could be tested somewhere. It's fine. So let's try it out. Compare and pull request. Refactor. Okay. Change buffer. Data structure. And ordered all features. And then, nope. And then some to work with it. Hello, Dupinator. How are you doing? Okay. And that's a lot of commits. Alright, merge. You are fine. Just fine. Something wrong. Welcome. Yes, welcome indeed. What are you writing? I'm working on a text editor in C. I can show some stuff about it. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's delete that branch. Just give me 1 second. I am merging something right now. Yeah, it's called Kano. I can show you how it works in just a moment. Okay. Alright. There, so that should be good. Now we should have that here. So I make build in CD source rather. Shoot, I started over here. That's okay. Let's close that. Okay. Just want to make sure it's the right one, and that looks actually right. So yeah, editor like Vim but in C. Yeah. So it's a modal editor, similar to Vim. Well, I think Vim's written in C anyway, also. But yeah. So it's very similar to Vim. It is loaded. So here it is. It looks like Vim right now. I'm gonna once it's more mature, I'm gonna make it more styled, differently from Vim. If that makes any sense. But yeah, you can see you're in normal mode by default. You can press I, enter insert mode, and type stuff out. Just like that. And then you can do different motions on it. So I'm using HJKL, Vim keys to move around. You can do DD, delete word, you can delete at the end, things like that. You can do that. You can undo as well. And you can yank and paste. That doesn't fully work yet, like you can't do it in visual though. That's just not good. I'm working on that. A few things with the yank and paste are not quite great yet. But yeah, you can do that. Paste things. Let's see, there's different commands you can do as well. So I actually listed here. Yeah, so you can set output to change the output file. You can quit. Write and quit. That's actually not even right. Wait, what? I need to get rid of that Q. That Q1 is not right. That is an old one. It's actually E. Just to be different. And then set variables. So there's a few different variables you can do, and you can execute a shell command. Yeah, so there's like config files, syntax files. So like, I have one specifically for C. Like that. I'm still working on it because I'm not using it quite yet. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And you can change it. So like, I could change it. That's like this. This is how you make it. This is what it looks like. So if I change it, if I use this, so if I want it to be, say, if I want every word other than, every word that's not a type or a keyword, to be green, we'll say. I could set it to be green. So, do that, and then I can exit here, open it up, and now it's all green. So it reads the config file and loads it, and then it highlights the entire thing. So the way it works is it lexes the entire, all of it with C, based on what you define here, and then it highlights them based on that. Yeah, so that's really the most interesting thing about it is the syntax side of it. So far, at least. Yeah, and then there's also, change that back though, because I'd rather have it like that. And then I also have, there's a config file, which I do plan on merging them so that that you could build it within the config file, but for now you cannot. We can set the variables. You can execute different commands, basically, within this file. Yeah, so this will be expanded, and that'll be how plugins are built for it. But we do not have those yet. And that is pretty much the gist of it. So yeah. And there's also, I've tried to document it pretty well, so you can see pretty much all of it on the README. All the different parts of how it works, installing, all that stuff. All that fun stuff. This is the logo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much covers it. Okay. Yes. Alright, so now we merge with main. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We are up to date. And yeah, there's no other extra branches. Alright, yeah, so I don't know what else to do. I got pretty much what I wanted to do done at the moment. Yeah. I still need to read through all this. Is from a pull request. I forgot to do something well. Reduce that. I need to free that one as well. I forgot about that. This is actually very important. Otherwise, it leaks memory, right? And it didn't work. Let's go here. Do I see it here? Yeah, I do. I remember that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty soon. Because I do have to go. I should be good to stream tomorrow, though. Later, though. Okay. Yeah, I should probably work on that clipboard now. So, excuse me. So, let's see. Shut. Oh, yeah. Streaming some JavaScript. Yeah, not a big fan of JavaScript myself. It's pretty popular, though, so, you know, that's where the money's at or whatever. Probably good for getting a job. But yeah, it's just not, it's not like, not the same. A lot of abstractions. Okay. Yeah, so I want this to work in visual mode as well. Okay. Use Go, nice. Go is good. What is an SRE? SE, I'm assuming that's something software engineering, right? Oh, okay, so I Google. Nice. Alphabet, yeah. Alphabet, cool. SRE, SE, and SRE, SWE. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know all the role names. That's pretty cool. That makes sense to use Go then. Yeah, I suppose so. One is system engineer. Oh, another one is software engineer. Yeah, okay, so you are systems engineer. I see. That's pretty cool. So how long have you worked there? Let's see. So, 4 months, nice. Is it your first job or you had other jobs before? I think Google is usually not a first job, right? But could be sometimes. So yank, we just want to iterate over it and then append the whole thing to the buffer. So it shouldn't be too hard. Let's see, grab this. Really only need the internals of it, so. Excuse me. Okay, please, why? Yeah, give me some repetition. Okay. Alright, so, state repeating. Yeah, I don't care about that in this mode. Reset the command, and then, yeah, we want to iterate. And clock. Set it this, we want to start, wait, what? State. How does this work? Why did it start at 0? I don't quite understand. Wait, so we just always yank from 0? Oh, that's the offset. That's not very clear, but okay. Offset of the current row. So that is a very confusing way to do that. So we should just change the current row probably to do that. I don't know why I did it that way, but okay. But basically, that's the offset. We want to start. Let's just go to. I want to start at the start of the selection, right? Wait, do I need to do this? Yeah, like that. So to get the start and the end, first of all, and we'll start at the start, and we'll go to the end. So these are the absolute positions, right? And then we don't want to send I as the offset. That's not going to work. So we need we really don't want any offsets. So we just want to pass 0. And then we want to, well, we don't really want to change the current row either. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. We can change the current row. So buffer. Well, we don't want to do that either. Yeah, so we need to actually get the number of rows between these. I think that would be better, probably. Would it be better? Maybe I just don't want to use the yank one. I can use yank character, right? I had that yank character. Yeah. And that just yanks the current character. Suppose so. So I could use that. That could be a thing. I don't know why I copied the whole thing, but okay. Yank character. Now the yank current one. That can be buffer cursor plus afterward. And then we don't need that. And I'll just set the buffer cursor equal to start. And we'll set node equals node. And this, I'll set 1. I should probably make a macro for that since it's 2 things with short end of it. Why do I have this? Wait. I forgot a break, it seems. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I should be able to do that again, and then paste, and it did not work at all. It's okay. Okay. Why? So start. Yes, this is just checking if start is greater than that, changing where it starts at. Shoot, but the yank character does not append to it. Yeah. It clears it each time. I don't want it to clear it each time. I want to have to manually clear it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So let me grab this. Shoot, but then that's going to break the string copy as well. Okay. Yeah, but I don't want it to clear it, so I can actually just add the length, right? Clipboard. Dot length. That's equals to. Right, yeah, we can do that. That's going to be kind of inefficient, but I'll worry about that later. Copy that. And that should be okay, right? I believe so. But then I need to, wherever I call it, I need to actually reset it. Okay. So, just like reset it there. Yeah, and here, we want to, no, wait, hang on. I'm going to reset it right before it's actually, so I did that wrong. Alright, so these are going to replace it, so that's fine. And we don't want to reset it right after, because then it just undoes what we just did. So alright, let's see. So that should still work. Press the X, and then paste. It does not still work. Okay. If I do that, and invalid next size. Okay. So that not work. Right, so I think it's with the reality. Not this one. Um, hmm. When? Okay. Let's get the initial size one. Excuse me. What's that? Yeah, and then we'll do this. Initial size plus that. Let's see. Do we need to do that though? Let's see. Whoops, no, set. No. Alright. No. Yeah. The X works though. But yeah, yanking multiple still does not work. That is very weird. Okay. So let's look at that again. See. Alright, so we reset the command. We don't need to reset it twice. Okay, so I was already doing that. Hmm. Condition is that buffer yank character. Okay. And that depends it. That depends. My unoffending buffer. So let's see. Count for new line for that one. Okay. We have the initial size. We have pen to that. Alright. I have to take a quick break. And then I will be right back. Yeah. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Yeah, so I've got about 15 minutes left. So, should be able to get this done. Let's see, I basically need to just do what I'm doing up here. So... Okay, I see. So we're gonna do that after. Would that change anything? Alright, let's see. We're pending many more. No. No. So that it's not appending the right character, right? So alright, let's think about how it works. Excuse me. Clipboard line. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to copy it this way anyway. Yeah, what if I just make like a custom function for this, right? Yank selection. And I probably should do that. Yank selection. I think that makes sense. To do. Because this, instead of like thinking this, you know? So, change the size. And then you can just reset it again, and that should still work. Excuse me. Alright, good, good. So yeah, basically yank selection. So we're gonna set the length equal to the size of the function. So we need a starting length. Start size. Right? Okay. Clipboard dot name equals n minus start. That's the length of it. Yeah, that's the length. Okay. And then the length. We don't want to reset the command. We do want to reallocate like this, so. But we want, yeah. So this length. Okay. This again. So it's not too much different from this, but we want to add. We don't want to add anything. It's only copy directly into it. Plus that. So to the point of the cursor. No. Plus the start. Start. And yeah, just the one. So that should be it pretty much. So let's go here and change this to be buffer yank selection. Then we don't need a loop in here. Yank selection. I'll be able to use this for the deleting one as well, which will copy it, but I'll get to that. Set the cursor back to start. Yeah, so we can pass start and end in here. Okay, and that should be it. That should be it. So we'll run this. Okay, that was good actually. Now I should be able to grab here as well. Okay, that was good. Okay, L. Just start J, that's not good. Huh. BJK. Okay, so the start is not right. Why is that? Let's start to the leg. Why is that? If the condition is true, the start is there. Yeah. That's not going to be true in this case, so SG. Alright, let's see. SGJKLA. So we just got KL, so we need to get those ones to be N as well. So the size is being calculated incorrectly. Buffer again, not one selection. Okay. Um, hmm. Let's start. And the start is the position. Huh. I think we need a +1 there as well. Right, for a new line. Or for a null termination. Yeah, still BJK, yeah. Yeah. It's just, why is it like that? What is, I have to think +2? It's kind of strange. DLAJSL. Yeah, so then it works. JDL. But I need to figure out why we need to do +2. Why? And when I start. Huh. Okay, clipboard's turn. I like that. I suppose because of the way that we're handling it, where cursor doesn't count as one. And then we get problems though. Like, it's like to the end. Yeah, then we get one too far. One too many. So that's not good. That's not good. Okay, what can I do? That should be the size, right? I didn't understand. Hmm. Let me go back here. So this. What do we do here? Start. Delete selection. A new push. Count equals n minus start, right? Okay. That deletes it properly. I don't know. Well, I'll save the +2 for now. And I'll need to look into what I need to do to fix that. Because obviously that's not right. Okay. That is fine. That's fine. Because I do, I have to go now. So I'm gonna do this. And yeah. So I'm back to it. So I should be able to be on a regular streaming schedule now instead of, not streaming for a bunch of days. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Looks good. Alright. So, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.